Hey everyone, it's Amber and welcome to another video. Round of applause. I think I've posted like somewhat recently, like in a schedule, so let's just give me a round of applause because I don't know the last time I did that. So I actually recorded this video the same day that I recorded the manga haul for the month, and then I was rewatching it when I was getting ready to edit, and I was like, I look so like my will to live is so gone.
What happened to my smile and my will to live? Where are they now? Gone.
And since this is supposed to be like more of the like happy funny video, I decided like I need to redo it because I was going through some things that day. For sure.
Why is it spicy?
So today we're going to do another really quick fun little review. Last month I got a lot of first books for series, and so I've read a few of them. Admittedly, we're like kind of past the first week of March and I just have barely been able to read. I've been working so much. I picked something up in the morning and I'm gonna be finishing it up this weekend, but still and I was at like a horse show for work, and by the time I was getting home, the only thing I wanted to do was fall asleep. So, you know, we're a wee bit behind. But without further ado, we're going to review a new manga. This is the first volume, and I'll kind of let you guys know my thoughts about it, and yeah. So the volume that we're going to be doing a review on today is My Secret Affection. So I did not know much about the series besides the fact that it was, actually no, I didn't even realize that it was 7 Seas. For some reason everything I'm buying is 7 Seas and it's a little concerning, but then again maybe they're just like putting out really good titles. I follow them on Twitter and they seem to like consistently be picking up a ton of titles. So maybe it's that too. Maybe they just have a lot more books on the market. I really don't know. But this is another 7 Seas title. I went into this thinking this was just going to be another typical shoujo, definitely since, you know, the cover is giving shoujo vibes. I did not read the back. I don't really read the back or the summaries, especially on the first volumes. If it looks like it's remotely something that I might like, I just go ahead and get it. So coming in, I didn't quite know what the story was about. If I had read the back, I probably would have not been so like shocked. But who reads the back? Like, I want surprise. No, don't give me like, I don't want to know what's happening. Who wants that? Definitely not me. So I went into this kind of like not expecting what I got, but it ended up working out because like I'm so sick of these stereotypical shoujos. Like, don't get me wrong, I love shoujo, I love josei, like I'm a huge fan of the romance side, but I can basically tell you that a vast majority of the shoujos that I own and continue to pick up are all the same.
Where's the flavor in this?
I already know what's gonna happen. I know, like, usually by which volume there's gonna be a love triangle, like, so this was definitely a breath of fresh air considering everything else I've read. So I'm going to read the back summary for you guys really quickly, and just know, of course, in typical fashion, I am going to mess up some words, so let's just keep that in mind.
Have you ever had a dream that you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
Ever since the day 30 years ago when strange meteors crashed to Earth, heterosexuality disappeared. Life changed drastically and the world embraced same-sex relationships. After Takanashi Kuzuya.
Pardon me?
Are you dumb?
I think she's
I
dumb.
think she's dumb.
I think she's dumb.
think
Are
you're
you, like, medically speaking?
Is dumped by her girlfriend. She's astonished to find she still harbors romantic feelings for her childhood friend, Ayumi, I think. Ayumi. But he's a boy. And not only that, his grandfather was in space the day the meteors hit, which made him the world's last heterosexual. How can... I'm gonna say this wrong. How can K, her name's gonna be K now, navigate these newfound feelings if no one else around her feels the same. So definitely right off the bat, it's not like a typical shoujo, right? Even just reading the back, you're like, what? But like I said, it's definitely a breath of fresh air considering I'm so sick of all these generic normal shoujos. The artwork is actually pretty nice. So like, for me, the artwork, especially like the cover, kind of gives me My Little Monster vibes. Just how the main character is kind of drawn, like kind of gives me those vibes. I definitely was a little bit surprised when in the first like couple pages, like there's literally just meteors and this like heart shape. Like I could rock with it. And so it's really interesting. What I would say is I almost threw this book across my room because I thought I'm really hoping that what I'm thinking does not happen. I didn't realize it. I was just about to say I thought there was going to be a love triangle, but there could. Okay, moving on from the fact that my life could just have been ruined so quickly and I just realized that. It doesn't change my facts about the book, like my feelings, for now. We'll say for now. So if you guys are looking for another shoujo that's a little bit different, has good characters, they're not anything outstanding, like the main character, the main guy. You know, he's like, kind of boring, but it's the first volume. The girl has a little bit more development, but of course it's from her point of view, and you see a little bit more about kind of her feelings she has for this guy. And then there's a third person that does come in towards the end, and I'm not going to say anything because then it would spoil it, but you'll know by the end of the chapter basically a little bit more about them. So my thoughts if I'm going to keep reading this is I think I'm going to give it till like the third or fourth volume. That's typically my go-to with new series. See how it goes. See if this like potential love triangle thing actually plays out. And I mean, I'm interested because towards the end there was like a little bit of a hint. So I was like, I kind of want to know what happens. That is kind of my thoughts and feelings on this first volume of My Secret Affection. Like I said, I'm going to keep reading it and I'll just kind of bring you guys along. I definitely think if you want something that is not generic shoujo, you should definitely give this a shot. And it's not as shoujo-y with like all of the girl, like it's a little bit more of a shoujo that I feel like could be targeted also towards guys, opposed to just like shoujo that's like really light and fluffy. Like it's kind of got a little bit more of a plot to it. So that's my review on it. So if you guys like this video, make certain to leave a like and leave a comment. I love reading them. And as well, if you want to subscribe, like, please. But I'm gonna keep making content and then, you know, we'll see what happens. I enjoy it. So I hope you guys have a great rest of the day and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.